Hi guys, today we're checking out 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro, the adventure-ready top trim in Kia's lineup. / I can go anywhere and impress your neighbors kind of trim. It's rugged, it's got style, and it's surprisingly smart for the compact SUV. And in my opinion, it looks that it can go anywhere. But is it something more than just a look? We're about to find out. I'm Mike, and you're watching AllinCarNations. Meet the 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro Prestige, the compact SUV that's clearly been hitting the gym. With rugged looks, a sharp new face, and just enough attitude to make your neighbors CRV jealous, this is the Sportage that wants to go camping and to brunch. At just over 183 inches long and 73 inches wide, the Sportage fits right in a sweet spot, big enough for adventure gear, small enough for city piping. Ground clearance 8.3 inches, enough to clear a curb, maybe not a mountain, but hey, it looked great doing it. Let's see what this guy got under the hood. And in here, you will find 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. That's clearly not a rocket ship, but it's smooth, capable, and ready for the weekend road trip, as long as you remember your snacks. All right guys, so starting up front of our Sportage Kia X-Pro trim, the rugged one, first thing that you'll notice obviously in here is this white glossy black grille. It's called the Tiger Nose grille. It does have front facing camera. I like this style a lot. That's the Kia's design language, right? And the other thing that I like about the front are those daytime running lights, guys. The orange one, the orange boomerangs, check them out. They are reminding me eyeliner for the rock star like Ozzy Osbourne, or you're getting Ford Raptors kind of vibes as well. The whole silhouette, in case of the front, guys, is like off-road ambitious vehicle. It does have some kind of skid plate underneath the engine. It's made of plastic, but quite rugged one. Off-road capable vehicle, perhaps. Let's see the side then. And here guys, stop number one, that's gonna be the wheel. Check this out, we have solid off-road piece of rubber, BF Goodrich all-terrain tire, wraparound 17-inch rim, looks good to me. And another off-road touch, guys, black cladding on the car, on the flares. Bottom of the door looks rugged and off-road ready, like light Forester, something like that obviously. Dual body color, guys, black glossy roof, and this paint on the bottom is called Wolf Gray. I think this $600 option is worth every single one of them. Ground clearance 8.3 inches, not that bad. Door handles, kind of cool. This one is illuminated in the night. This one is not. I don't know why, but this is definitely not a place to cut cost, Kia. Falling roof line, because that's the Sportage X-Pro, so we have all-in-one, right? Very nice decor, I like it. Let's see the back, come on. And here in the back, guys, of our Sportage X-Pro, I'm feeling like an exhibit or something like that. Black glossy accent, that's the part of the taillight bar. It's not actually taillight, but this is like a decor panel. Let me inspect with my blind eye. Yes, that's just a glossy accent. This is the taillight, guys. I like the clean design of the tailgate itself. The wipers hidden beneath this spoiler. Looks sporty to me because that's the Sportage X-Pro once again. Kia emblem in the middle and the black glossy accent on the bottom kind of completes the design. If you would like to open the tailgate manually, the button is in here, so your hands, they're gonna be a little bit dirty, but it's still okay to me. So now let's take a listen to the exhaust, shall we? So let's pop open this electrically operated tailgate, and in here, very flat floor, you're looking at almost 40 cubic feet of cargo space. On my left, you're gonna find 12-volt power outlet, and if you would like to cover your belongings, this is a very cool feature. You can pull here to fall down the second row, and let's check what's beneath the floor. And in here, oh, that's a spare tire, always good to have in the middle of the forest, right? If this is not enough for you, just pull the lever and you're gonna get 74 cubic feet of cargo space. That's massive. Let's see the cabin. All right, guys, so let's see the cabin of this 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro. So first impression, maybe you're not feeling in here like an exhibit, but still, you're greeted by this massive screen. Actually, those are two separate screens integrated like seamlessly. So 12.3 inch in front of me, that's the gauge cluster. 12.3 inch, same size in the middle, serves as the part of infotainment system. The dashboard, guys, check this out. Soft materials on the top, real stitching. And this part of the dashboard in front of the passenger eyes, guys, I think that's the German engineering. Top of the dashboard reminds me Beamer. And this panel, especially with those air vents, that's an Audi in my opinion. So definitely Kia hired some German engineers. Yes, the steering wheel reminds me Lincoln Nautilus. Looks and feels like a helm. Quite unusual for this kind of vehicle, but that's the original touch. AC panel with this magic button. I still can't get used to it, but it works well. This seat is not covered in real leather, but still looks cool to me. Check this out. Not real leather, but still very comfortable with the heating and ventilation function beneath the armrest. Storage with 12-volt power outlet. In the front, massive jar holders or cup holders if you're gonna push those buttons, gear selector, command center for your seats and heating steering wheel. You can charge your phones down there. Media and AC control panel plus massive screen on the top, magic screen. Push here to change the functionality. This touch screen is very crisp with very nice graphics. We have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay on board. Check this out, guys, everything is working as it should properly. We do have very cool 360 camera surround view. Let me just show it to you instead of talking. Bam! Look at that. That's literally like a video game, very helpful. And here in the back of our Kia, guys, Sportage, the space in here, I have to tell you, it's fantastic. The front seat is set for my height, I'm 6 foot tall. Check this out, the space for my legs or for my head is just massive. I had this car for a week and I've been driving around like fully loaded with 2 kids, wife, stuff like that, double stroller, beach stuff in the trunk. It fits like family of 4 perfectly. The seat in here is very comfortable. I have integrated armrest with the cup holders, guys. On the central console you will find the air vents. Maybe it's not super fancy, but it's always nice to have the air vents for the rear passenger, especially in this class of the vehicle. In the backrest of the front seats, both of them you will find 2 USB-C ports, little hangers. And above my head, massive panoramic roof. It opens up the cabin. My daughter likes this kind of things a lot. I'm telling you guys, you're not feeling like you're sitting in a Kia. Proper big premium vehicle, especially when you listen to the music. You got Harman Kardon sound system, so if you're driving alone and you like to listen your favorite song very loud, it's possible. The sound quality is very good, surprisingly good, I have to tell you that. So now let's take this guy for a spin and see how it drives. Alright, so let's start with the driving experience, shall we? So we're driving Kia Sportage 2026. So there is a sport in that name, right? But clearly this isn't a performance kind of SUV. Under the hood, guys, you will find 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine inline that is pushing out. Let's find out. Let me just floor it for you. That's the second gear. Alright, sounds a little bit painful, and it's pushing out 187 brake horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. So clearly this isn't a performance SUV, but my guess is 2.5 liter, that's a proper displacement. for the 4-cylinder engine, and I think it's gonna be quite reliable in case of the high miles in the future, like 200,000 miles. I think this engine will do like easily. 0 to 60, guys, I don't know, is it the point to push this car that hard, because it's gonna sip gas. Oh, that was the stop sign, by the way. It's gonna sip gas like an alcoholic, and this sound is quite annoying. But 0 to 60, 8.5 seconds. Clearly there's no point in pushing it that hard. Relax behind the wheel. We're heading to a picnic, guys, right? That's a crossover, rugged, off-road capable vehicle. So just relax and enjoy the view. By the way, in case of the visibility, guys, you're sitting very high. You're feeling like you're in an aquarium. You're seeing literally everything. Our natural aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, guys, it's paired with 8-speed automatic transmission, and the tranny is okay. It shifts smooth. You do have option to change the gears manually. From the gear selector level, just push. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear this engine scream, to be honest. So let's leave it that way. So the transmission is very smooth. You can adjust the atmosphere behind the wheel by changing the drive modes. All you need to do is push this button on the steering wheel with the drive modes riding on it, on my left. And then you can choose between Sport, Normal, and My Mode. I think that's pretty straightforward. You can customize some things under My Mode. For example, I like the steering wheel feel from the Sport mode. In the normal mode, it's very light, nervous, I would call it that way, and it feels like in a video game. In Sport, it's more firm, and I like the feel better. And this is the X Pro trim, right? So you can choose different road conditions as well. All you need to do is push the button located on the right on the steering wheel with terrain mode riding on it, and then you can choose between snow, mud, and sand. So the computer will adjust everything to help you out in a rougher terrain. Quite cool, right? On the road, this Sportage feels solid. The steering is a bit light and nervous in case of the normal mode, but you can adjust that under My Mode. So that's quite okay. The suspension absorbs bumps, I would say, gracefully. And the road noise is actually minimal, because we have to remember that we're driving on BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, so cruising on a highway at 65, still it's manageable. It's quite okay, I would say, in the cabin. And I think that's the trade-off. Definitely better grip when the pavement ends. About this car, guys, I think of it as a friend who camps on the weekends but still shows up on Monday to work in a blazer. This Trim X Pro packs every single one of Kia's wizardry in the matter of safety and tech features. So we have highway driving assist 2, line keeping assist, line centering assist, blind spot monitors, recross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and basically 55,000 different safety features. I like the 360 camera with the surround view. It's basically like playing video game. The car can park itself, like backward, forward, using the key fob, which is quite cool. Very nice sound system, Harman Kardon. And you have very, very nice feature if you're living in fall-season weather. The front windshield is electrically heated. There is a little net inside, same like a defroster in the rear window. Works exactly the same. Plus you have heated seats. So this trim it's a perfect solution if you live in 4-season climate. I'm telling you. The engine might be not super powerful, but from the other hand, you're getting very solid fuel efficiency. And by solid, I meant 23 miles per gallon in the city, 30 on a highway. Considering the fact that this is an SUV with all-wheel drive system, and it rides on BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, 26 miles in a mixed cycle. I think that's not a bad result, like, at all. We have 14.3 gallon fuel tank, so the estimated range is going to be something between like 360 and 400 miles, unless obviously you're going to constantly floor it if you enjoy like your local gas station. Competitors of this vehicle, guys, because clearly this car is not alone in that segment. That's interesting because I think Kia looked at the competition, because this is quite new trim, the X Pro, and said, well, we'll do that, but we'll make it cooler and slightly cheaper. So the 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro Prestige all-wheel drive, because this car does have the all-wheel drive system, starts around $39,000, and fully loaded, it's going to be something close to $41,000. Compare this to the Toyota RAV4 TRD off-road or a Forester, $39,000, or Mazda CX-50 Meridian, in the same ballpark. But I think Kia wins on interior design, tech, and refinement. What do you think? This Kia Sportage X Pro, guys, it's really interesting. I've been living with this car for a week, and I have to tell you, it's a nice combo for family. Big trunk, roomy tech oriented cabin, nice materials like soft ones and stuff like that. You can take this car for off-roading, light off-roading / camping. It does have good fuel efficiency. It all sounds like all-in-one vehicle to me. Alright guys, so tell me, what do you think about this Kia Sportage X Pro? Would you choose it over a Subaru? Write me down in the comments below. And if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. And by the way, there's also new functionality on my channel called Hype. If you're gonna push this button with Hype writing on it, my video will get more views, more traction, equals more car reviews. And if you would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe.